Where does it all go down? Where can I go in this town?
How long did it normally take you to smoke a cigar?
I'm usually, depending on the size of the stick, say like this is a 6 by 54 Toro. So this typically probably would take me on average between an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending. I've been accused of kind of being a fast smoker sometimes,
Oh yeah.
and I really don't know. I mean, I'm just doing my thing, sitting around with guys, it's like a fellowship. You talking and you smoking your go-to stick or whatever that is. Today, that is the Bolivar. For you viewers out there, Bolivar Confradia, yeah, number 654. So y'all pick this up at your local retailers. I don't know if my man mind's been giving them.
Cigar Lounge.
That is. I was gonna plug it, but I ain't know if we got the check, but
come on through. The OCL.
There it is.
Now we're gonna watch us some football on Thursday nights. We're gonna do Sunday football. We watch that first game with Jackie.
Okay.
She loves football, so she'll open up
on
Sunday morning on that first football game around 1 into 4.
Right.
So we'll do that, and we'll do our annual tailgate smokeout, which is the kickoff of football season.
Okay.
We'll do that on 28th. We have.
And that is on a.
That's on a Saturday. That's on a Saturday.
Yeah, so those viewers can get that.
You normally in here on Wednesday.
I am.
Tell me why you come on Wednesday.
Wednesday is actually one of my off days.
Okay.
Like I said, in the industry I work in, it ain't always guaranteed that you're gonna have a Monday through Friday with weekends off.
Right.
Because as you know, rail business runs 24/7, 365. So
365.
that's right. So somebody got to work those
24 hours a
non-desirable days, as they say. Somebody got to work them. So that's the reason why I'm usually up here on Wednesdays. Wednesdays has become a good crowd. It's a good crowd for fellowshipping.
Yeah.
With cigar members, premium cigar smokers. So. That's why I come up on Wednesdays. Let me throw this in there. Like I mentioned, I didn't get the memo that we needed to be ESPN or church sharp. I come kind of casual. I got my loafers on. I thought I was going to be, put on my little, straw hat. I pull up in here. And I was like, oh, man, the Reverend is here. So
this isn't ESPN or Church Sharp. This is Cigar Sharp.
That is true. But, hey, if you're Cigar Sharp, you can go anywhere.
You go anywhere.
That's right.
Which what you are.
Man,
we come in here in all shapes and sizes, man. That's what I love about this place. Tell me about the cigars. When you start smoking them.
Okay.
Tell me about that.
Okay, so like I said, it was all a part of. First of all, let me say this: my father, may rest in peace. He's deceased. My father always smoked cigars and always smoked pipes.
Okay.
And chewed tobacco. That's a story for another time about me getting sick on my first chew of tobacco. That wasn't for me.
Don't bring up that memory.
So you've been there too.
Yeah.
Oh man, so. But anyway, like I said, my dad always, back then, was more like have a Tampa guy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes get the ones with the wooden tips, the smaller cigars and stuff. And but his main passion was smoking pipes. I never picked that up, but I did keep one of my father's pipes. It's a sentimental piece to me, for us, because like I said, my father has passed on. But so music. Start messing around in the basement with some childhood friends trying to do this music, how we initially started. And, of course, guys would try other things. You know what I'm saying? Without really saying that, of course, you experiment with, different, we could say spirits as far as drinks and stuff. And then guys were experimenting with other smokes. Let's put it that way. I said...
natural herbs.
Right. This is not my lane, so...
Right.
I said, my dad, I'm thinking, my dad smoked cigars. That can't be too bad. So I started experimenting with cigars. Now, keep in mind at this time now, you're talking about a young guy, and I'm trying Swisher Sweets. But here's the funny thing. You fake it till you make it. So I'm smoking Swisher Sweets from the King pack, which were more shaped like a hand-rolled cigar. Okay. But they were still Swisher Sweets.
All right. All right.
So from there, you know, the Dutch Masters, you know, of course, they were made like hand-rolled cigars. And so, good buddy of mine, I call him Uncle G, Greg Morris, said, hey, man, I smoke cigars. I said, really? I said, yeah, I've been trying to smoke a few cigars. He said, wait a minute, what are you smoking? So I tell him, he's like, all right, we're gonna have to graduate you through the program. So from there, at my income base, and I'm new at it, so this is around 97, 98. So I started out pretty much smoking like Fuente curly heads, because they were very affordable and they were at least premium hand-rolled cigars. They weren't Swisher Sweets and Dutch Masters.
That's Arturo Fuente, man.
That's right. Hey, I never had a bad Fuente
that's
product.
A good band. That's
so,
a good...
so from there, my palate just developed. And so, of course, like any young cigar smoker, you question veteran cigar smokers about, well, what do I expect? What does this stick taste like? What does that cigar taste like? And, of course, I would say the best advice I've gotten, and the best advice I would give going forward is, if you drink sodas or if you drink alcohol, whatever, how do you know you like Coke and not Pepsi? You try everything.
Right.
So basically, that was the advice I was given. Try different sticks. Your palate will find what it likes. And
exactly.
From there, it was on, you know.
And sometimes your palate would change on you.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it will.
Let me ask you this. At what point in smoking the cigar do you ash your cigar?
I'm funny about that.
I know some people knock it off every couple of seconds, and some people let that thing get as long as it can get.
I'm funny about that. It's typically I will knock the ash off, you know, and it's kind of an unconscious thing because it's more of, I want to visually see that fire, because if you do that at the end, I mean, if you knock your ash off, you see where it's hot in there. So mentally, I process that as my cigar's still lit.
Okay.
Today, but like I said, I'm funny about that. If we're in a conversation and I'm really focused on what's going on in the room and I'm smoking, I'm not consciously thinking about the ash, and as you see, the ash is still there. Now, my problem is when you cigar shop and you relax, you worried about, if I leave that ash, am I gonna burn one of my favorite shirts?
I burned a few.
so because of that, because I still process that in the back of my mind, that's why I'm always probably kind of tapping the ash.
You tap the ash often, which kind of come together for me. I've heard a guy say that he leave his ash on to help keep the cigar cool. You said you smoke your cigar fast normally, so maybe that's why your cigar burned fast, because you don't have that ash on there, you know.
Right.
You know, protecting the end of keeping the air out of it running through it.
That's right, and
so maybe that's how things come together there.
Right. And you made a good point. It does keep the cigar cool, and I guess because there's a thing known as I don't know how to exactly pronounce it, but you've heard people say, man, I got to put this cigar out. They're about in the last third of it, and they say, man, this is hot in my mouth. The tip has gotten hot. Fortunately, I have not experienced that.
What do that mean when they say that? Is it starting to taste bitter, or is it actually getting hot?
It is hot.
We're in the second third of this cigar. What's your thoughts?
Good.
It is a good cigar, especially for the price point.
All right, I'm gonna get some breathing treatment. That's nice. Very smooth. You said you was tasting some sweet earlier.
Yes.
I can still taste the earth, but it is a mellow taste. Like I'm tasting. Let me get one more hit.
You know, this is a full body cigar.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's so smooth it doesn't come across like
exactly.
a full body cigar. Some people get a full body cigar and they immediately it's very heavy on their palate. Like they immediately say, "Oh, I can tell this full body." The smoke is, I don't know if pepper is not necessarily associated with a full body. I mean, being automatically a full body stick, but I think some full body sticks do offer a lot of pepper in the flavoring, and this has none of that.
Right.
This has none of that, Very smooth, earthy.
It's a good licking stick, too.
Yeah. I guess, is earthy, could that kind of be more construed as like a wood? Because I'm kind of getting the nuances of that. For those viewers out there, hey, like I said, I consider myself an enthusiast, a aficionado, but I am not the be-all, the end-all to cigar smoking. Right. I still learn.
Right. Even here, we say we don't claim to be aficionados, but we are enthusiasts.
That's right.
You're an aficionado. You've been doing this for 23 years.
Yeah. Now, and I've smoked a lot of sticks and a lot of brands. I mean, I've had.
And I can say this, your palate. Let's see.
It's hard to describe.
Your palate is an expensive palate.
Oh.
A high-end palate.
Wait a minute. Hey.
You got a high-end palate.
Okay.
What do you normally smoke? What's your smoke?
Like I said, I don't know if we could. I guess we could name drop. I don't know, but I mean,
you can tell me.
I mean, I can tell my man here. So I'm pretty much. If you give me a Padron, that's pretty much that's a go-to for me. I like the Ashton stuff. I like the VSG. I definitely love the ESG stuff. Of course, select Fuentes. I love the Fuentes stuff, the Opus X stuff. I love the Prometheus, the God of Fire stuff.
Last night.
I did smoke Opus last night. Yeah. But another thing I smoked too, I had a Casa Fuente last night too that I picked up in Vegas.
Okay. Oh,
very smooth.
Those were nice.
Yes. So, but
those are nice.
One of the other brands
Did you get the
that I like.
Maduro or the natural?
I like Maduros. I favor Maduros. You put that on there for sure. I have had some great Connecticut's, but I tend to gravitate towards the Maduros or either the more of the sun grown, so yeah. But listen, here's my thing. But I mean, there are sticks that I love that are $8, $9, $10 sticks. Like
right.
One, for example.
This is going to be one.
This is one, and this is definitely one.
This is a great stick.
It is. In this same price point, the Rocky Patel number 6. I found to be a desirable stick.
Yes.
It's good.
Vintage 1990s, one of my favorite.
Those are the classics, no doubt. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I like that one in 60 gauge. So, man, it's been great sitting here. Before I let you go, tell me something about you that most people don't know about.
I don't know. You know how people say you can be around people for 5 minutes and you can kind of gauge what kind of person they are.
Right.
I don't know if people can pick that up from me, but the thing that most people don't know about me without really getting to know me is, man, I'm a heart person. I mean, I'm compassionate. I am an emotional person. If you're in my circle, you're in my circle. That's no filter. Hey, I would give you the shirt off my back. Anybody that comes to know me would know that. I give you the shirt off my back. So therefore, whatever money I make, if we somewhere and you short on cash, listen, I got it, you got it. Don't even worry about it.
Let me borrow $20.
You got it. You got it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you've been cigaring with Chuck. Come and see us at Ocoee Cigar Lounge, 246 North Ocoee Street, You can also get us on Instagram. You also can subscribe to our YouTube page, Cigar with Chuck.
Yeah, y'all come and see my man. And hey, I always got to say this because this is from my heart. God bless y'all. Stay safe. Come see my man Chuck.